Hello and welcome to another episode of Alan Writes. This time I'm going to check my mic. Yeah, okay, good. I want to make sure I haven't accidentally silenced myself. I've done that in the past, and boy, does that suck. All right, so anyway, this is Alan Writes. This is the Big 125. Name pending. It's a screenplay about where they find an immortalization drug, and they can only give it to so many people because, well, reasons. I'm sure there are going to be technical or scientific reasons for it. But anyway, toss the ball in thoughtfully. Okay, so Jack has decided to go to ground, and Dalsco is going to be following him. All right. So here we go. Let's go. Let's flip to Jack. Interior. Yeah, because Jack's just going to go to ground. That is his default. The daisies are $1 today. I'm going to have to remember these names up top where I just pulled them out of my ass and, well, there you go. A bolt hole. It's a bolt hole. Interior. The place is a bunker. Dusty shelves filled with dusty packaged food and tanks of water. Idle tanks of water. A simple chemical toilet sits in the corner. Jack steps inside and sighs. Just for a year. To himself. Just for a year. I could do that. Standing on. Jack looks around, as if realizing that no one else is there. Sighs again. Jack gets to work. He dusts the shelves, chlorinates the water, and preps the chemical toilet. Just as he's about to close up, the control panel pings. And who was his friend? I should know these characters a little better. I don't. Trace's image appears. There is a gun to their head. Jack, it's me. They've got me, and they want to deliver a message. You know, I don't think this works. No, I'm not going to go this way. Finished. And seals himself inside. The vault-like door with a bang. With a thump. Just as he's finished, no, I'm going to assume we're going to leave Trace's fate alone. Actually, I think what Dalsco would have done is probably tapped into Trace's computer systems or something like that to figure out, where this bolt hole is. Then again, he beat the hell out of them and tortured them or something like that. We won't know that. It flips to a view of the exterior hatch where two familiar mercs finish setting a shaped charge. Jack, what is Jack going to do? Jack. I don't know. This is the problem with writing by the seat of your pants. Is sometimes you will write yourself into a corner, and you're like, I don't know. I don't know what happens. Heads into the back room. Heads to the back room. And prepares a bulletproof partition. Transparent bulletproof partition. Transparent bulletproof partition. One with gun ports can fire out of. The ground shudders. Fresh dust falls. He sighs again and keeps working. Exterior. Outside. Outside the bolt hole. Dalsco sweeps forward. Flanked by his marks. He glances at the form mid. At his tech. I want it opened. Figured that. Tech gets to work. Nice model. No exterior prompts. No exterior prompts or access. Once it is closed, someone has it from the inside. Back door? Maybe. But also hidden. You want to take the time to... No. Be quick. No. Be quick. Gets to work. Drilling through an outer layer. Hours later, Dalsco and the mercs, exhausted from the keyed up waiting. That's always a problem with keying up and waiting, because you want to be ready for anything that would happen, and if it doesn't, well, you're still waiting. There's plenty of talk about guys on SWAT teams, what have you, where they're in a hostage standoff, and it's like going to go on for 8 hours, and they're all keyed up and not eating or drinking or clenching up tight because they're their bowels, they think they're it's fight or flight, so their bowels are not gonna, it's not gonna cooperate, and eventually somebody realizes that they're just waiting and that they need to eat and drink and all that stuff, and it sort of breaks down the moment, and they go around these things and being human again for a little while, and then when the time comes they have to key back up and get to it. Because people are people. The tech finishes putting in override lines. The door runs a 10-second runs a almost done. That quick. Getting there is half the fun. Getting there is... Getting the connection is the problem. Guy do anyway. No idea. No idea. I think he just somewhat important. No one doubts that. The door both power and connection, then runs a hacking program. The door chirps and opens. The mercs stack up and enter. Shots are fired. Shots are fired. and die. Dalsco and the tech exchange looks. The tech packs up and leaves. Dalsco gives here. Bolt hole. Okay. Oh, they should probably flashbang it. Toss in flashbangs and then enter. The Mercs line, all about groaning, clutching at wounds their heavy armor couldn't shrug off. The far wall the other side of the room is Jack. A rifle stuck through a gun port, unfazed by what has happened. He fires. Dalsco ducks back under cover. There's no getting out of this. Got you covered. You're out covered. There's no get. Trapped. You're bound. Got you. You're out is. Sorry in. That's a lie. This place doesn't have a back door. And you're still bound. Come and get me. Dalsco lunges in, grabs a merc, and pulls him to safety. Bullets clip his arm, but he doesn't seem to mind. Tagged you. Tagged you. What have you got? Pain stopper and regen. You? Very long life. Dalsco checks the merc, finds them likely to live, and plucks a pair of grenades. The fellows tactical vest. Gonna give up and get killed? I've got orders to take you alive. For how long? Till the job is done. How long would I live? How long would I live? All right, good point. You do anyway. What'd you do anyway? Killed some people way back when. All right. This is all an intercut. Dalsco and Jack. All right, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They were first waivers, like me. Yeah, could be. The vengeance was for the same. Yeah, could be. Yeah, could be. People don't change. Not really. Not. Yeah, could be. People don't change. People don't change. No, they do. It's just they don't usually realize it themselves. Dalsco primes a grenade. Grenade hurls it against the far wall and uses the ricochet to put it into the room. A wet explosion erupts. Sticky glue adheres to plenty of surfaces. They were trying to take me alive. See? Tell you what. Let my guys get out. Team get out, and we'll go gentle. I execute them, and if I execute them, they'll be dead. The job will remain. You've been at this a while. 10, 12 years? About that. In a few more, you won't care about the men. You won't care about the team anymore. Dalsco primes. I'm not going to use a sticky glue on the first one. It in. More flare. Another one. And the first one. A bright flash. Like the sun. Like the sun. Arm's length. Fills the room. As the light dies, Dalsco slips in. Other grenade in hand. He heads for the firing port, but then Jack steps back into place. Dalsco forced to retreat. Back to cover. And hardens. Thins. Seconds. Dalsco tiny mirror. Peer around the corner. The firing port is completely non-stop. Jack can just barely be seen through the mire. All right, open up. Open up. No. You'll have to use explosives. You want it quick. That'll probably kill me. How? And probably kill myself. Let's go. Blinks at that. Then his implant chimes. The shrouded image of his boss appears. complete with not garbled. It is a distorted. What did I call him before? What did I call him before? Again, the boss. The client. Entering. Yeah. Refusing to leave. Hey, who is that? It is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. I apologize. For what? This is my a slim gas canister clangs into the room, begins to spill toxic green gas. Jack considers his makeshift wall. It has gaps. The image of the client fades out, leaving Dalsco and his team gasping. Jack stares at them. Shakes his head. With a, he applies a crowbar to hydraulic seal and opens a space in the makeshift wall. Come on, you idiot. Tries to follow. Gap. Pausing only to drag one of the wounded mercs with him. But the merc's armor is too much for the gap, and it won't fit. Dalsco has to leave them. Gasping for air. Both he and them. And for air, he and Jack their way to the back of things, where an exit hatch waits. As Jack works the release. Alright. They escape together to where Dalsco has a crash pad. Off the grid. Won't look for you there, will they? They get to know one another. Was this all a play? Yes. Dalsco's set it up as a fallback. If Jack threatened suicide. No one died. He's an honorable-ish merc. Okay. So there we go. The place of betrayal and counter-betrayal, and Dalsco is going to try to gain Jack's confidence. At this point, the watcher whoever's watching this, the viewer will not understand that Dalsco did in fact betray him, but we will, because we have to write the story. Okay, so there we go. That is this part of the big 125. I'm not sure how many pages it is. I will worry about that at the end. The 120 is the limit for most screenplays, because anything else from that, the audience gets really turned off. You can't have another Gettysburg, or if you do it, you have to have it be like Infinity War, and what have you, where you can do 3.5 hours and the audience will just accept it. Mad Max too also had that, the Fury Road. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you've learned something from how not to write, at the very least. Take care and have a good day. Thanks.